Hey everybody, welcome to the Guitar Log. It's been a while, so I'll remind you to like and subscribe to our videos. Certainly we love to talk guitars here, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. As you can see, there's a case here. What's in it? Well, we're about to find out. I'm going to give you my first reactions to a brand new, to me, guitar, the Jarrett Zaffiro XJ. Join us on the Guitar Log. All right, everybody. So this is kind of a first for the channel. We're going to try to do something different and unbox this guitar today. So this is a Jarrett Zaffiro XJ. Now, Jarrett guitars were made between, I believe it was 2001 and 2013 when they finally closed down. And they made guitars, as a boutique builder, custom built for people, and they had some I believe were some production models. In later years before they shut down, I've heard that they outsourced some things, but I also know that the earlier guitars, which this one will be an example, the president of the company said that the necks were shaped, I think, in California, and then all the other work was done in Connecticut. So American-made guitar, built and assembled. Nice case. It's kind of similar to the one that my Corsa guitar is in. Just a nice one. I believe it's a TKL case. And let's take a look at this guitar. And just wow, that color pops, doesn't it? That is very Gretsch Chet Atkins orange, with a nice Les Paul flame top type vibe with that. Maybe a little fatter than a Les Paul. The pick guard is rosewood, which is very cool if you ask me. You've got your three controls here are going to be the piezo volume. This is going to be the master tone and the master volume, and these are also push-pull pots to go single coil on the neck and the bridge pickups. Now you got your regular three-way selector, nothing crazy there. And this one, all the way up, your piezo is off. Middle position, the piezo and the humbuckers would work. And then down is just nothing but piezo. And you can see the works nice and clean underneath there, where the piezo, the hole is routed there to run the wiring from down on the bridge. And you'd never know it was there if you didn't go and look like that. Now let's look at the neck. This neck, very beautiful Macassar ebony. I think that is nice, and you can kind of see nice little wavy patterns in it. See, the only fret marker on the neck of the guitar is where it says Zaffiro at the 12th fret, which is sapphire, I believe is the translation. Going up, we can see, now this guitar is used, so the tuner's definitely, the gold hardware has kind of aged poorly, I will say that, but they hold tune really well. The guitar's in tune, so I'm not changing anything. Kind of a unique, truss rod cover there, and its own unique headstock. You can kind of see the mahogany underneath that. Let's look at the back of it. The body is mahogany, Honduran mahogany, and you can kind of see back of the headstock there. Never mind the mess in the background. But the maple on the top is just gorgeous. Just absolutely beautiful wood. And let's see if it sounds as good as it looks. So today, we are running this Jarrett Zaffiro guitar into a Dr. Z Prescription ES. And we are getting any dirt sounds that you hear from a Hermida Audio Zen drive. This is one of the old Zen drives, not the reissue from Love Pedal. Great pedal, it sounds great, but right off the bat, just a nice clean sound. No background noise, sounds great coming through that Dr. Z, but this is the bridge pickup in the humbucker setting. I didn't mention earlier, but these are Benedetto, I believe A6 humbuckers, and they will coil tap, so let's hear the single coil sound on that bridge. bad sound at all. Definitely, you know, I never like coil taps as well as the real thing. But let's listen back to that humbucker. Nice sounding pickups. Let's go to the middle position, and this is the humbucker sounds together. Nice sound there. Let's try just the bridge pickup as a single coil. Adds a nice layer of chime to it. Put that back to a humbucker and make the next single coil. And then both as single coils. Very reminiscent of a Telecaster in the middle position there. And then let's go to the neck and hear the humbucker. Real thick. Gets a little bit of growl to it. Let's try it single coil. So nice sound, good usable sound, just to kind of weaken the signal a little bit, you know, humbucker to single coil. I say weaken, I don't mean that to put down the sound of it, just to say it's not quite as loud. But these are pretty hot pickups, I will say that too, but they sound really nice. Let's check out that piezo though. So this is the piezo, and it may be a little too loud. I'm running through an electric amp, not a PA, so you know, it's always nice when you have a DI that you can do that with. But let's just see what it does. Like I say, you always like to hear a nice acoustic sound out of an acoustic, but you don't expect to hear it out of an electric. So I'll be honest with you, I really am pleased with the sound of that. Let's try it with the humbuckers, the bridge humbucker that is, and the piezo. I would say the piezo overpowers a little bit. Maybe back it off a little bit. It gives a great jangly rhythm sound. That's the middle and the bridge, or the neck. Now I'm not going to use that with the distortion, so let's try the distortion, no piezo, and let's start with the bridge. Really heavy heavy sound to it. Middle, great for a good spongy rhythm. I didn't mention, let's try the single coil on the bridge before we move on. Nice usable sound. We'll go back and try both of them as single coils on the mid. It's a really nice sound. And then finally, let's go back to humbucker and let's hear the neck pickup. Very thick. And then just the single coil on that. So first thoughts is that's kind of the name of this game. Really impressive guitar. It's built so well, very solid. This neck, there's no shifting, there's no, sometimes you pick up a guitar and it's not built as well as others, and you get a little bit of a shift or something when you turn a knob or when you bend the strings on the neck. This thing is just built solid. It's heavy, so you don't have any chambering, you don't have any weight relief of any sort. Really to this guitar, other than, the only thing relieving weight would be the control cavity. It's heavy, but it sustains. Oh my goodness, it sustains. I mean, you hit a note on this bad boy, I mean, it's really a good sounding guitar. Stays in tune well, as I was bending the strings pretty hard in a few spots. The aesthetic of it, it's gorgeous. It's like a fatter Les Paul. You do have a body contour like a Strat would have, if you look on the back there. It's about the width of a Les Paul, right here, and it feels comfortable to play when you're got a Strat. Now, I would imagine sitting down it's probably a little bit harder to hold because of the scale. And that's something we didn't talk about earlier, but yeah, I mean, you've got a little bit of an odd feeling because it is a longer scale when you're reaching out there. But that being said, it plays great, and you've got more access to the higher frets. So, with this guitar, and another note on that, the intonation on this thing is fantastic. But you can go all the way to the 22nd fret here, 24 3/4 inch scale. The neck is just wonderful, smooth as silk. It's not a satiny type finish. It's a very well finished neck that just is very comfortable to play. It's not like a big huge baseball bat neck, but it's also not one of those little slim taper necks, which I do like slim taper necks. But this one's just really comfortable in your hand. So again, a fantastic guitar, Jarrett Zaffiro XJ. The company's been out of business since 2013, but if you get a chance to check one of these out, I'll tell you, to me, what I think it would kill in terms of being a guitar killer. couple of switches, you know, I go back to this. And it's like having a Les Paul and an acoustic all together, you know, the piezo there. Obviously, you're going to sound better with an actual acoustic. For the split coil, same thing. You know, you're going to sound better if you pick up a Telly or Strat and you're on single coil. But this does a serviceable job of that, which makes it a workhorse and makes it a very versatile guitar. So again, if you get a chance to check one of these out, you know, it's got a beautiful dish to the top, like you like to see on Les Pauls, the old Les Pauls. And you know, Gibson didn't get that right for a long time, in my opinion, but the carvers are nice. It's just a really great playing guitar. Jarrett Zaffiro XJ. While they aren't being made anymore, you'll see them used pop up, and I highly recommend you check one out. The options will be different. Sometimes they use Duncan pickups and different brands. Sometimes they had a piezo, sometimes they didn't. You know, it just depends on the particular model that you see, but this is a fairly common setup for them from what I understand. And I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to getting this one out and playing it. As always, you know, thanks for watching today, and invite you to like and subscribe. Make sure you tell others, and we'll keep talking guitars on this channel, and hope to see you soon. Keep chasing your tone.